Major intersections flooded out, and we've had Molly Hendrickson out there all morning covering that for us. Molly?
It's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure out here in Aurora today, because everywhere you turn, there are streets like this at Mississippi and Havana that has just turned into a giant lake, really. We were mentioning early, today is not the day you would want to be in a smart car. We saw a smart car actually brave through some of that water, but they still have one of the lanes on Mississippi going eastbound blocked off. They just recently, in the last 20 minutes or so, opened up that westbound lane. But you can see just how deep this water is. It has been rushing down Mississippi Street all day, which has forced some of these road closures by the city here. And across the way at Auto Detail, you can see just the force of this water. It has actually knocked some of those garbage cans down across the street there. There's a shopping cart. We saw a doll floating down the river here, and it's much the same all across Aurora. We were in the area of Peoria and Mexico a little bit earlier today, where firefighters were busy trying to free a woman who had actually driven into water that was much like this, what you see. I mean, obviously a Suburban can make it through. She was in like a Honda Civic. Her car just quit in the middle, and they had to rescue her, and that's what we've been seeing. We saw another woman who got out of her car in water about this deep, but it was very swift, and it just knocked her right off of her feet. A lot of tow trucks pulling people out, a lot of roads shut down. Also, we want to mention that Aurora Public Schools has asked parents to come and pick their students up as soon as possible. We'll continue to follow the developments out here. The rain is letting up a little bit, but we've been seeing this throughout the day. It could be another downpour in the next 5 minutes. Guys, back to you.
And Molly, we are hearing that they're just telling folks to stay at home based on your travels today and what you've seen today. Is that a good idea?
You absolutely want to stay at home today. Like I mentioned, it's just hard to get around the city today because everywhere you go, you run into roadblocks like this one, and they're hard to navigate around. And combine that with, just this sporadic rainfall that we've been seeing here, you just don't know when that flooding is going to hit your neighborhood. We've been seeing people, empty out their basements from water. So if you can stay at home, you don't want to be on the streets today.
All right, Molly, thanks very much reporting to us live from Aurora.